Hello, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com and founder of Raw Foods Made Simple. And I help women lead healthy, happy lives full of passion and purpose. Welcome to this recipe video. And what we're making today is an actual chocolate pudding. Now, this chocolate pudding is really healthy, dairy-free, gluten-free. It can also be used as an icing to some brownies, and that's what I'm using it for today for my workshop. So I'm just getting things ready for today. So what do we put in this chocolate pudding? Well, you might have heard this before. This one is using avocados. Even if you're not an avocado fan, you will probably like this. I've never met anybody that doesn't. So I'm just opening these great avocados. And I'm just scoring them. Take out the mixture and throw it into the blender. Now this has only a few ingredients. It is cacao powder, so we're using the raw chocolate powder, so it has really high concentrations of magnesium, antioxidants higher than green tea, and blueberries. Because when cacao, so the raw chocolate, is roasted, as it is in most bought-in chocolates, you lose many of the mineral content, vitamins, and everything, because when you cook things at a higher temperature, it decreases those. It actually cooks them away. So that is why it's so great to use anything in its raw form, and that's why the raw chocolate is so very healthy for you. So when you hear the benefits of dark chocolate or chocolate, they're really talking about the benefits of the raw cacao. So before it does all the processing that most the chocolate bars you get out there are, those are just usually cheap chocolates. They're really highly processed, lots of sugar added to them. Lots of dairy powders and crap. So anyways, this is going to be pure, healthy chocolate pudding. Okay, so I put some coconut oil. I got these great little glass containers with lids. Coconut oil in here. This is a bath of hot water. Put that in there so it's not going over the lid. And then I cover it with another plate. And so I just let it sit for a little bit. And that's how you can milk. Do not put it in the microwave. You're going to kill it if you put it in the microwave. You want all the great benefits of the coconut oil. I have a natural unpasteurized raw honey. Now you can use maple syrup, it's very good in this. You can use some agave. And then of course I have my raw chocolate powder and a bit of salt. Salt helps to bring out the flavor of the chocolate. I'm just going to start by just putting that in a bit of salt. Okay, and I'm just going to blend this, just process it a little bit. This is a big food processor. It has 2 avocados, but if you're only using 1 avocado, you probably would have to use a smaller food processor. Now, you could probably use some sort of a handheld thing or smash it up with your hands or a fork or something, or a masher if you don't have a food processor. I have never tried that, so I don't know how that would work. Because this gets it really blended, creamy, and soft. So I'm putting about 3 tablespoons of cacao in there. And then I'm going to already put some honey in. Now, I don't know exactly how much honey I'm going to need for this. So I'm just going to, this is a tablespoon. So we're just going to go by taste. And that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. Start small, you can always add. Add too much at once, can't take away, right? And this is the coconut oil. This is a half a tablespoon. Here, we'll go 1. That's 1 tablespoon. And I'm going to go 1 more tablespoon. So 2 tablespoons is what I'm starting with. And 3 tablespoons of cacao. Now we're going to blend, and then we're going to taste. When you're using a food processor, it's very important to stop, stir it, scrape the sides, because it doesn't blend all perfectly sometimes, and so you just want to make sure you get all the pieces and the stuff stuck on the sides of the food processor too. As you can see, this is already looking like icing. So I'm going to taste. That is good. I don't want this too sweet, so I'm only going to put 1 more tablespoon of honey in it. Not a very full one. If you taste the avocado too much, like if you're going, oh, I still taste, add more chocolate, add more sweetener. That's what helps to get rid of the real avocado taste. Now I love avocado. So that part doesn't bother me. The chocolate content, you know what? It might be pretty good. So what I'm going to do is blend it again. A bit more salt. I like kind of salty chocolate flavor too. Okay, so I processed this, and as you can see, it is just like your regular chocolate pudding, except it's so much better and so much healthier. Tastes fantastic. And so you can eat this on its own. It's great because you can actually also freeze it. Some people say it's almost like a fudgicle when you freeze it and you eat it frozen, or you can keep it in your fridge and it'll probably last for about 5 to 6 days, I would say. Keep stirring it, but it does change its flavor. You know how avocado after a little while, yeah, but it's really, really good. So now I'm gonna just add it on the brownies, but like I said, you can just eat it like this, and it can be any type of icing for any type of cake too, if you just want a healthier version of chocolate icing. Okay. Okay, so we have our brownie. I put it in the freezer for a while, and it is set. I bet it's only been in there 20 minutes, but you can put it in longer, but it's set. There's the brownie. Now I'm going to add the icing to it, then it goes back in the freezer. And then when you're ready to eat it, you take it out. Well, of course, I'm going to take it off this right now, actually. So I'm just going to pry it off with the knife. See, there it is. And that's going to go on the plate. So remember, this is very, very dense. You don't want to make it too thick when you make your brownies. And then you just icing it like you would any other cake, right? And of course you can make a lot. You can save some icing as pudding and have some as icing, have some as pudding. Okay, so there is my brownie. There's my brownie with the icing. It's gonna go back in the freezer, and then you just take it out and you cut it. If it's too hard, just let it sit for just literally a couple minutes on the counter, and it will be great to serve. Keep it frozen or keep it in the fridge after when you don't, whatever you don't eat, okay? And keep it covered. Thank you so much, and remember to join my new Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives with Passion and Purpose, so women over 40. Thank you so much, and subscribe to my YouTube, Diana Marchand. See you later. Bye-bye.